Welcome back to 5, our series giving you 5 tips, tricks and picks about all kinds of different things. Before we get going today, we need to apologise for the lockdown hair.
I don't know what you're saying. What?
I'm still attracted to you.
Oh, thanks. Sorry. Feel very
You look
good
a bit
about
like
that.
George Clooney.
The grey, the long.
But you know what? We've been putting this off, recording this. I
Yes.
think I posted on Instagram back in March that we were going to do one on engagement shoot, and we've been putting it off and off and off because we haven't been able to get a hairdresser to cut hair.
I've been waiting for it to grow, ready for filming.
But now we just think, you know what, let's just get on with it because we can't wait anymore. We've got a
Sun's
backlog
out.
of 5s now to record.
Sun's out.
Yep, sun's out. It's summer's coming. You can hear it probably in the background, and we're really excited to be with you again. So, engagement shoots. So many people are not sure whether to have one or just think no way, and we completely understand that. But I think there are a few reasons why people do have them, even though it feels like an investment, more money when weddings cost enough as it is. So why would you want to put even more money into it? But there are some reasons for why they're a good idea. So if you're deliberating today about whether to have one or not, this might help a little bit today.
Hopefully.
Ah.
We love them.
We do. We love doing them. We love shooting them. And we're going to tell you why.
So the first 3 points are all about preparation and how it makes you feel in front of the camera. So our aim is to get you kind of feel relaxed and just kind of put all of that at ease.
So number 1 is nerves. And I really get this because I hate having my photo taken. But you wouldn't believe how many people email us saying, he hates having his photo taken. We're the most awkward people you'll ever meet in having our photos taken. It's such a common feeling. And what we would say is actually engagement shoots are a really, really useful and good thing to do if that's how you feel, because it helps you to understand what it feels like to have your photo taken by a professional photographer before your wedding day. And it's an opportunity for you to see how it all works. Often people hate the outcome of something because they're frightened of the outcome because they've hated it before and they don't really know how to make it better. But remember, we're so used to working with people who have never had their photo taken, and that's our job.
So it's a bit like you were flying then. You hate it. Doesn't stop you, fair play, but you hate it. You need to go flying with a pilot.
I do.
Pilot
That
save
is
you.
what I need to do. I need to
Not in a
meet
small
a
plane.
pilot
Like
and
that.
go and learn how to fly a plane so I know how it works, and then I'm less nervous.
You would hope.
I would hate it. But you should still have an engagement shoot because that's
Not
like,
abroad.
No,
though. No, you'd get on the plane though.
to do the engagement shoot.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That was point number 1.
So number 2 is all about connection. So on an engagement shoot, we get to spend a bit of time getting to know you, hanging out, all the kind of nice, fun things. And when it comes to the wedding day, we actually probably spend more time with you than most people on that day. So it's really important for us to have that connection with you. And engagement shoots is definitely one of a really good way of doing that. And if it isn't an engagement shoot, then obviously we'd meet you. But engagement shoots kind of that extended time and really helps and travels through onto the wedding day.
Yeah, absolutely. Number 3 is knowing what to expect. So on an engagement shoot, you get to see how we work. And so when you get to your wedding day, it's just Tom and Lizzie doing their thing, just like we did on the engagement shoot. In fact, actually engagement shoots are a little bit more intense than wedding days because you spend so much more time together. So it actually makes your wedding day even easier because you've done the engagement shoot. But you get to see how we interact and how we work. And also, really importantly, we get to see how you are with each other, and we get to understand how to best help you relax in front of the camera. So we get to see how you interact and what feels natural and comfortable to you, because we don't want to make you do anything you feel uncomfortable doing. So it's a really good idea for us all to be able to see how the other one works in order to get the best photos and the most relaxed photos on your day.
The next 2 points are added bonuses and what extra having an engagement shoot will give to you. Point number 4 is the extra kind of photos you get by having an engagement shoot. There are other photos, not just your wedding photos. We had a shoot done actually after our wedding, a few years after, and it's so nice to have one of that as a memory of a shoot. It was just another kind of day out. We were at the beach, we're actually in California, and it was really fun just to have a kind of bit of time with each other, having some photos, and still use those photos now.
Yeah.
And I think my Facebook photo is still that picture, which I look a little bit older now.
It was probably 10 years ago that we still use them because they're such beautiful photos, and they're non-wedding photos. You're not going to want all your wedding photos plastered all over the house. You'll have a few and hopefully an album made or something, but you're not going to have them plastered all over your house, whereas you will want the non-wedding ones on your phones, or a few photos here and there. So it's really lovely to have professional photos done that aren't wedding photos.
Number 5 is investment. We don't know one couple that didn't enjoy and really appreciate having their engagement photos. And I know when you're spending so much leading up to a wedding that it's just another cost to add on to, but we definitely think it's a worthwhile investment.
Yeah, actually one of the reasons why we became wedding photographers is because we really believe in investing in your relationship and investing in helping people invest in their own relationships. And this is like a marker of your journey together. It's like getting photos of your engagement is like one of the things that a huge kind of thing that you do together as part of your journey. So it's actually lovely to be able to have those photos and to be able to look back on it in the years to come. We've been married for 13 years and it's so lovely to look back on our engagement. We have a few engagement photos and our wedding photos, and to remember how we felt back then, because we're in such a different place now, a richer place, but it's so lovely to be able to remember and have that kind of sentimental feeling of what it was back then and what we've invested in since then. So I think we love engagement shoots. We think they're a really, really good idea. Totally understand the pressure of financial pressure on them, and also if you don't like having your photo taken, why would you have even more? But we do hope these reasons have given you a bit of an idea or a bit more sort of insight into why you should bother or why think about having an engagement shoot. Around that investment thing, our next 5 episode is about dating and about why you should continue to date after you've got married, or ideas for dates now before you get married. And we've got a really exciting competition coming up, which you and anybody you tag can enter, and it's something really cool to win. So we're going to be sharing that in about a month, I think, or 3 weeks, something like that.
Might even have a haircut.
Might have had a haircut by then.
Hopefully.
And we will look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Welcome back to 5.
Hi. Oh, I wish. So the first 3 points are all about... So the first 3 points are all about preparation. So, you're joking?
Got the giggles. I'm so sorry.